Welcome to the GPS code salutation. Yes, you heard me correctly. As you know from looking at the GPS code, there are hand signals, and the hand signals are designed to help take each gear into a kind of somatic neural pathway with the body, so it becomes automatic. Just think like when you're driving, there are hand signals. So we came up with the idea of choreographing it so that there's a GPS code salutation. I'm going to take you through it, just give you very little bit of instructions throughout it, and just know for myself, and I'm passing this on for you, if it's the best times to do it, where you can access the spiritual power, is in those hypnagogic stages when you're first waking up in the morning and when you're going to sleep at night. The morning routine is really good to jumpstart your day, kind of in a miracle way, and the evening is if there's anything of a problem that's going on, you can gauge it, assess it, and turn it over so you get a good night's sleep instead of keep rolling over. Remember, the code for the GPS code is we turn things over instead of rolling over in anything in life. So here's the first pose. And it's, you might recognize it, a power pose. Yes, and just stretch and stretch and stretch. Now I'm going to do it briefly because I want to be able to move on, but you can do it for as long as your body is wanting to move in the power pose, where you're decreasing the stress hormone cortisol and raising the hormone testosterone for confidence. Then you go to the hug stage. Yes, a hug a day. That's what truly keeps the doctor away and keeps you connected to the power and beauty of your soul, of your heart, and it raises the oxytocin. Hug every day, starting with yourself. Now it's time to get in touch with the gap. Remember, this is prayer position. This is the pose where you feel balanced, one with God, one with the universe. This is good morning, God, or good evening, God, whichever way you want to do it. And this is good God, it's morning, or really a gap that's huge. And when you're really stressed, like I've been recently sometimes, I've created a new one, which is even bigger. That's the gap. That's your assessment of where are you in alignment with your soul and with your oneness. So this is total alignment. This is a gap that's 10, like really being stretched out with stress. And this is, I don't even want to measure it. It's so big. So then that takes you, once you have your assessment, to first gear, which is at the throat, and it's either loud or quietly while you're bouncing, so you give your lymph a chance to also release any toxins and just express, express, express. You got it, extreme expression. This is the would-haves, the could-haves, the should-haves, everything that upsets you, just at the throat, And then, second gear, fierce forgiveness. Feel your heart and give it a good Tarzan thump. And then feel the oneness again. Feel your soul. Feel your connection to your guidance, which is through the heart. Fierce forgiveness, always starting with yourself. Then third gear, spiritual surrender. You're doing the best you can, the best you know how. This is the answer side, that part of you that has the answer, the solution to your issue, to your question, to your problem. So you appreciate and have compassion for doing the best you can and wanting to join. Notice I'm stretching, wanting to join forces with that part of you that has the answer. You bring them together to work together as one. Prayer position. Then you open it up, and in the hand that you have the problem, you arc it and release it. Give it to that part that has the solution. It's not your problem anymore to figure out or to solve. Spiritual surrender. The ultimate of you do your best, let God do the rest. That leads to great gratitude. Imagine what it feels like to release a burden. Yippee, 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 yippee. or whatever way you want to bounce and give great gratitude. Gratitude is not an attitude from the mind. It's a vibration from the heart. So great gratitude, however you want to express it with your hand gestures. That leads to gear 5, walk wisely. That's where you wash your hand of the whole affair. Yes, you heard me. It's not about you figuring it out, thinking it out, still emoting. It's you've given it to that part that has the answers, and you're just peacefully listening for the guidance, taking inspired action, and really go do something that you really love to do. So that way you walk wisely and enjoy the ride. Be listening for the guidance. Know that your divine destination is on its way.